When my mum was around, she was very lucky. She lived to about 91 years old. During the last few years, like most elderly people, she had a lot of health problems, but thankfully she was able to stay in her own home for many years. But it was very difficult for her because she got very, very lonely. And it was very difficult for me because I was always worried about her. And when she didn't call, I'd be worrying. When she called and I couldn't pick up because I was in a meeting, I'd worry. And when I called her and she didn't call me back, I'd be extremely worried. Has she fallen down? Has there been an emergency, a fire? Did she go walkabout? Or has she fallen ill? So what I did back then was to set up a couple of webcams around the house so that I could take a peek in. But it felt creepy and there was no privacy for her and she had no way of knowing whether the camera was on. So years later, it made me think there's got to be an easy solution for people that gives them independence, doesn't encroach on their privacy, but lets the sons and daughters check in visually with a good solid ringing first so that they get the opportunity to either answer or to say, no, I need a moment of privacy, and the caller knows that's going to happen. So that was one of the reasons that we came up with the video phone concept. What about you, Carl?
A little bit similar. My mum had what we call techno-fear. She hated anything computer related, would not deal with it, and it frustrated the hell out of her. So we stuck to telephone, but with her bad eyesight, she actually would put the phone on backwards and then the darn thing wouldn't ring. So you go through half a day and the phone's not ringing and you wonder what's happening. Is the house burnt down? Is everybody okay? And that was very frustrating. It would have been great to have a video phone and dial in and see what's going on.
Thanks, Carl. So if you want to get started, just give us a call or jump on the Connect website.